2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1, that's 3. It's maths.
Big shot.
Skia!
Square.
Skitty bit pop pop.
Kitty cat cat. Boom. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Is that the actual name of the song? Man's Not Hot.
It's called Man's Not Hot, yeah.
Do you think Man's is hot?
In
Man's
general.
It's pretty hot, honestly.
Do you have defenses?
I do have defenses.
Sweet.
So Cryx is not an overpowered faction, and here's why.
Okay.
I don't have a really strong argument.
I was not expecting you to continue talking then.
So look, they do have to participate in the game, which not a lot of factions do.
Really?
You know?
Okay.
So it is quite unusual that they get away with not participating as much as they do. But they don't participate that much? I don't know. I don't have strong arguments for what I'm saying, except to say I do believe that they're underpowered and they need buffs.
I do not concur.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yep.
I have some counterpoints.
Okay.
Please let me have this. I need this.
You don't need this. Why would you need this?
I need something in my life. I need something strong. You know what I mean?
Something strong. Something
They took
strong.
my old birth away from me. She played Kishtar earlier today, and I genuinely was about to lose attrition. Very good thing he left his caster in not line of sight, but charge range of mine.
In not line of sight.
Yes. I got 7 swings on him to win the game, and that was... Sorry, 4 swings. 4 swings at 7s to hit. And that was my only way to win.
Fair.
Which I didn't think would be the answer when playing Allworth. I'm going first, aren't I?
You are. I was looking at that 11, thinking...
It's recording, cool.
Why you did that? So you use a 3.1%.
Just cheating.
Just general cheating things.
Look, it's one of my best ploys is just if you don't represent your threat range truthfully, then your opponent doesn't respect your threat range truthfully.
Ah, yes.
And that does win you War Machine games. But it does require you to have 0 scruples. You have defenses?
I do.
All right, you deploy the first?
Do we do flags first?
I think we do.
I don't know if it matters because you can put the defenses in whatever, right?
Mm.
And that will be the piece of terrain that flag goes in.
Interesting.
Because I don't have another option that's closer to me. Cool.
Can it not go to the...
Over here?
Yeah.
Can it go in hazards now?
It can, yes. You can put it in the hazard. I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, I could put it in.
You can put it in the hazard.
I don't think I should put it.
You can, though.
I can.
Yeah.
No, there is fine.
Legally speaking, you are allowed to.
Legally speaking.
You are allowed to.
Okay.
I checked with God.
With God?
He told me.
Which God did you check with?
Turuk, I think is his name. He's a god? He's a god to Cryx.
Dragon God.
He's the old dragon.
Is he the old dragon?
I think so. It's like Odin being the old father.
Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Cover band can go there.
All right, let's see how it is. I see you and I raise you. What kind of shooting do you have in this list?
I've got a Whiffen and Skiller.
You got a whiff
and Shades. Whiffen. I mean, Shyryss has daggers.
I feel like I kind of pre-deployed my best defense, and it's this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's in a really good spot, actually.
Yeah. Look, I was expecting to go that side, so I was going to give you the nice defense, and then you were just like, no, have it.
Yeah, after you.
After you. I think I'll put one there.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I'm just gonna not cheat. Not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm going off the base piece, not the terrain, because the terrain's slightly larger.
Yeah, sweet.
The audacity of this man.
Right. Absolute madness.
Sparta.
Less than 2, yeah.
Good.
I like it.
I don't. Stop having more defenses than me.
Maybe you should have chosen to go second. That'll do.
True. I'll do donkey. I'm not sure if choosing to go first is the correct call.
No? Why did you choose to go first then?
Spite?
Really?
No, but it is a statement I keep making, so
Yeah.
at some point it's got to hold true.
I feel like in order to be spiteful,
Mm-hmm.
you need to really own it.
To own spite.
Yeah, like just if you're going to say spite,
As in like have shares in spite?
yeah. I mean, if it is going to be spite at some point, you should have that spite at least
Just in your back pocket.
somewhere close to your possession.
I don't think I have a spiteful bone in my body.
I mean, there's always time, right?
Yeah, there's sure at some point somebody will do something that makes me unhappy. Just not been a factor of my life yet. It's good, you know, touch wood.
Still time.
There's still time for someone to make me unhappy. Could even be you, Jay.
It might be.
It could be.
How do you think that would play out? If we were to spitball ideas on how I would make you unhappy.
You would go and play for Belgium, and Belgium would win the WTC, beating us in the final, with you beating Alex.
Wow. That
would be very upsetting.
That is a very, very unlikely situation. But if
I think it could
if that's how it works, shout out to the Belgian team. I currently don't have a team, so you know,
we got him.
If
his name is vaguely Germanic too, so you could take him.
vaguely Germanic, yeah. Schultz is like the least Germanic name.
Is it?
No, it's very Germanic.
That's what I thought. All right.
Like, I like shaking on the clock, especially if it's
on your opponent's clock. That's the correct way to do it.
Even better.
I only like to shake on my opponent's clock. I don't actually like to do it on my own clock. Not because I need the time, mostly just as a psychological thing.
Yeah, right. Okay. Is that something that you actually put thought into, or are you just saying it now that it's happened?
Well, it just happened to me, and I need to save face from the idea that I got bamboozled and swindled by Jay.
Yeah, because that would never happen in reality.
You've done it before.
Have I?
You've done a little bit of bamboozling.
Oh, I've bamboozled other people, just not in a War Machine fashion.
Oh, true. Don't worry about it. You didn't see him fall off his base.
No, he was never on his base.
That's the correct answer, actually. I find this unit, like, it's so clutch when it's clutch, and then it's an absolute fucking liability any other time. Absolute liability. Do in fact go apeshit for me.
Go apeshit. Go apeshit.
You've been given permission.
Living in the middle.
Is there only one spot for him to take up?
Really?
He only threatens 13 with his scary mallet. Oh, no, I guess it's 14 these days.
Who, the Wyvern?
Yeah. Has he got 2 1-inch melees or 2 2-inch melees?
This particular Wyvern, Wyvern you mean?
Yep.
3 2s and a 3.
And the 3's a chain strike, right?
Yes.
And the tail beats?
The tail's the 2-inch, I'm pretty sure. No, the tail strike is the 3-inch.
But it's also the chain weapon.
14. Chain knockdown. Chain knockdown? Crit knockdown is what I meant there.
Crit chain weapon would be a cool rule.
Crit chain would be weird, actually.
It's really
I'd like to see it happen.
scariest at 14 inches, though, because it's 10, charge 12, Hunter's Mark to 14. Because at tail strike range, it's only really getting its chain weapon.
Which one? Hades? Hades? Oh, mate, Hades.
Hades is the one with the big ass gun. So big it needs cooling jets.
These guys are going to ambush.
What are the Shades doing? Shades have AD, don't they?
Just hanging out. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
You can just get straight into your AD when you finish deploying, by the way.
That can be fine. Alright. Push the button. Go for your turn.
Yep, have you done your AD?
I did.
And you've deployed that second unit of lashes?
No, I did not.
God,
I'm good at this game.
You are so good at
It's because that one broke his thing off. I just didn't realise. I didn't count it.
Alright, tapping myself on.
Yeah, boy.
Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun. Have the most fun.
Die slowly.
But enjoy them. Enjoy the pain.
It's the only way. Enjoy dying. Die responsibly.
Die responsibly. Is this supposed to advertise dying or?
Oh Christ. I hope we're not. So I've got to get my spells out. I think I will pop up Synergy, pop up Dark Shroud.
I am not.
Nobody saw that coming. I should probably have these ready, but you know, it's never been a strength of mine being prepared.
You can throw them out at some point.
Don't worry about it.
I think this is the second time I've played Shyryss, so I'm not really anticipating that I'll...
I am actually playing for my life right now. Like, honestly, I've seen you play Shyryss.
Really?
No.
Nobody's seen me play Shyryss. The one time I played Shyryss, it was when we had guests over.
Yeah.
So I spent most of my time reading War Room to see what my opponent could do. So I didn't interrupt their conversation. So not even they saw me play Shyryss.
Okay, I love it. Alright, this is my admonition token. Don't ask what happened.
I will not.
You meant to ask.
No, you asked me not to.
That's true.
A true friend stabs you in the front.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Alright, so I got Side Touch, I got Admo, and I've got Synergy. So we are going to cast Admonition on... You don't have any pull effects?
Lashes.
Okay, none that I'm scared of?
I define that. I don't believe so. No.
We'll put... Admonition on Hades. And Side Touch out on that heavy, and we'll pop Mobility, which will leave us with 0. Wyvern walks 7.
Walk 7.
Shoots 10.
10? Yes.
And Shyryss walks 6, jumps 5, shoots 8.
Yes.
Cool.
Walk 7, sorry.
Walks 7, so 12, and then shoots 8. 20 is the scary range, but it's also only poison when it's really scary, so. Speed 8, run 13. I'm gonna run this heavy, 13. This Raptor will run. So 7, range 10, right?
Yes.
Easy. I'm committing to the age-old strategy of run face at opponent.
I mean, the first one that you did made me second guess my entire existence. So
What, that one?
that one. Whatever, actually. Like, what's she doing?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
What did she say?
What'd you say? Run. I want to land here. Then I also want to be within 9 of him, in case I need to do stuff with him. You have Shadowmancers here?
Yes.
That's annoying.
I have 1 unit of them.
Who told you you were allowed good things?
I mean, I've got more support in this list than I'm usually comfortable with. But a Paragon would be the first thing that I dropped.
That's how I usually feel about your lists.
Hmm.
I generally think that Chimera players need to get used to just having one Paragon, calling it a day.
Yeah, I tend to agree, actually. Cover what you need to cover. Be done with the extra 5 points, because you never get that much work done.
Cool.
Alas, this is an old list.
You could have updated it.
I could have. I chose not to.
I would have given you time.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have felt good about it. Melee charge threats are 13. You have drag?
Harpoon
Harpoon,
on
okay.
this guy, but he's out to the flank.
Yeah, sweet. And melee is 13 or 12?
13, but overtake.
Yeah, overtake means you need to hit me, though, for that to be relevant.
Yeah, so if you put nothing in 13, I'm not doing shit.
Sweet.
Belagul's your only soul on this list?
Oh, I'm a caster, yeah. Technically.
Who's your caster? I don't think Shyryss has a soul.
Really?
Yeah, I think all of them are Athanks, so they don't have any souls.
Really? I thought they all had souls.
No.
That could be
I don't
old
even think
bias
Lilith
coming
has a
through.
soul in this.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so the only models with souls are the mercenaries.
There you go. Yeah, so Beligul is the only one with a soul.
It's unfair. Should have more souls.
Yeah, well. I did play against an all-work player at some point. Found out halfway through that game that I have souls. I don't have souls, rather. Rile and run.
And then after figuring that out, were told that you were countering him?
Yeah, well, he wasn't particularly happy, but he also didn't take any of the souls off that he'd gathered by that point. So it's a very, very, very different kind of argument. These guys run.
You're too good for this world.
Oh, look, it was a very casual game. Very casual.
I don't know how I have those.
What, casual games?
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy when you're learning. Most of my games are casual, even when they're super competitive.
The intention is to be outside of the corrosion?
Within 3, but out of the corrosion, yes.
Yeah.
They ran.
They run Astanis.
Run!
They're from the place of run.
That feels wrong.
A tape measure doesn't... It's not as ergonomically enjoyable as the Hoto.
Totally agree.
I feel like you could make a very compelling American Psycho bit with tape measures.
With tape measures? How so?
The
instead of the cards, material. Yeah.
You'd have to get someone to do the old Games Workshop skull tape measure, though.
Of course. Of course. We're not going to do silly things just yet.
You can give me stuff, dude.
I can. I choose not to.
Legally speaking, you are allowed to give me stuff. I checked. Everblight said it was cool.
Oh, in that case. Shyryss.
12 on him.
12 on him?
Yep.
Oh, that's handy.
Do you fly?
No.
Does he have flying high?
The Wyvern? No. No? That's a great question. I haven't read the card for a very long time. No, just flying.
Is he steady? I'll check this myself.
Cool. No, he is not.
Good.
Interesting.
So I can knock him down with my spray. What else do you have? Shades. Shades are not steady, but they do have wings. Wraithwing Paragons are not steady, but they do have wings. It's annoying that they don't lose Warping Winds when they're knocked down. That would be a cool way to balance that rule.
Arc Silence of Death through these guys. Throwing out Occultation on the Banishing Ward on the Wyvern. What was the other thing I had? Occultation on Skiller. Move, jump. In with the wall. He's got out of the way.
How much you camping?
1.
Understood.
Right, 2?
Okay, more.
No, I can't have because I cast 3 upkeep. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know why I did that. Figured Occultation would save me. Did I measure this? Did I measure that poorly? No, I measured that well. I don't see what you're seeing.
At. Charge the Raptor. Get 2 attacks on you, Mat 8.
Can you see me?
You see the Wyvern. I'm in range of the Wyvern.
Interesting.
Didn't say it was a good idea, I just said it was an idea.
Yeah, this is true. I just had a thought, so let me just double check. I'm sure it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So look at that. I knew it.
Didn't even need to ask. No spinners in this list either, right?
No spins, correct. Back there, because I know you love having to run on the table.
Scooby-Doo. Oh, me like you.
That's everybody done. Over to you.
How dare you do that to me? Do the ambushing unit have repositioning?
I believe so, but I will double check for you. Quickfang Stalkers do not. Acrobatic.
Does the UA give them repo?
Quickfang Master? No.
What?
He has Sack Pawn. Quickfangs.
Okay, doke. I'll keep all my spells for free. I checked with the government and that is actually okay. They said that they don't tax you on the first 4 upkeeps, which is pretty cool in this economy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
first 4?
Only the first 4.
What's the tax on 5?
1/7 of your entire income. In your case, though, I believe because you don't have a soul, you get slightly different rules.
Fair.
I'm fighting the urge to make a joke about where we charge migrant workers, but
I'm glad you're not going down that road.
50%.
50%?
Can be.
49.
How much?
Surely.
Depending
We would
on how
never
much
go
you
so far as 50%.
Oh, that's just outrageous.
Yeah. Also, you can apply for a tax file number.
I think they have to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have to
At
get
which
one.
point you don't get the 49.5% because you're not domiciled in Australia. Or rather, you're not domiciled overseas.
True. That's smart. This guy.
Up here for thinking. Down there for getting run over by trucks.
What?
You know, when you flop it out and it rests on the curb.
What?
What? What can you say?
So I could potentially charge him. You continue to underestimate how far my infantry threat.
Mm-hmm.
They're not infantry, but they might as well be.
They might as well be.
There'll be a bunch of 10s to hit.
For the sake of argument, I actually did play the game properly when I moved all these bitches up.
Where
has 0 effect on
is
it.
Beligul?
Beligul, way back here.
Cool. Is he in range 20? I think he might be, but you have Warping Winds. But you're not. Warping Winds doesn't affect FFs, right? Non-friendly faction.
Great question. This is a forest, though.
Ignore line of sight. That's also a forest for what it's worth.
Oh, that's awesome. Let me find the Wraithwing Paragon for you. Or Warping Winds. Friendly faction model, yes.
Okay. I could kill Beligul right now. I feel like I'd be trading a 16-point heavy for that.
I mean...
Come see, come ça.
Not necessarily a bad trade.
It does make all my heavies armor 22. Effective. Over here, I could get to here and kill him, and then that's it. Doesn't seem great. Oh, yeah, no. I'm a 14 on these guys?
Yep.
Okay, I don't need to allocate to the heavy. I will, however, allocate to these tantrum givers.
To the tantrum givers.
Don't worry about it, that's the name now.
I like it. I like it.
So I'll allocate one. I'm upkeeping everything for free. We'll go with our Empower bots. They'll roll out. Does Skiller have a blast weapon?
No. Spray.
Speed 6?
Speed 6.
Cool. You can kill one, maybe. We'll go with... So empower the two raptors to full. We'll just see what they do. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, we'll go with the Harpoonistani first, so 3 and 3 there. We'll boost a shot on the guy at the back.
Oh, 16.
Only got the one focus, so if we hit, we hit. Needs a 10. Needs an 11, actually. Like that.
Yeah, okay, why not?
Dice damage. Does 5 damage, drags him in though. He's now here. Melee attack on him, need a 7. Start with the head. It's it. Don't worry about it. Does 3 damage?
Yeah, it's fine.
You didn't need that unit.
Nah. I mean, that was basically a 50-50, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, we'll go with this guy. 3. 7. He'll land here. He's gonna spin up his gun. This is a D3. He gets 1 shot. He'll boost into this one. Needs a 10. That is not a 10. He will just sit where he is, I think. That guy can aim. He's going to aim, spin up his gun. Gets 3 shots. He will unboost the first one.
Unboosted.
Before I do that, I'll just reap around to there. So we're not going to boost this one. Rat 8, your defense is 16, so I need...
Thanks. I am in combat now, though.
Ooh. You mind if I don't put myself in combat?
Yeah. I assume that you wouldn't.
Yeah. I'll go to there. They have reach, right?
3 inch.
I'll reroll because I...
No, you hit.
Okay. Boost. Dice of 2.
The dice is still the dice.
Cool. 9 damage. Blows him. And I think we'll just repo into the Raptorial Forest. That guy. We'll do that. Empower. Go for a chill ride. This guy's just gonna aim at his buddy over here. So his defense is 18 behind the wall. Yep. How many shots do I get? Sure, we'll take it. 3 shots. Rat goes up to 6, goes up to 8. Your defense is 18, so I need 10s.
Sounds reasonable.
We're gonna hard roll the first one. We'll boost the second one. That'll hit, and we'll boost damage on the second one. Does it to the box.
Loves it. Did not expect to lose this many dudes.
No, I didn't either. And he's just going to fuck off back to here. Turns out when they roll 7 shots, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
This guy will just wander to here.
You did miss one of them, in fairness.
I did whiff a little. It just wasn't a big whiff.
Yeah.
It wasn't such an incredible whiff that I'm that upset about it. Right, this guy's speed 6, range 1.
2, I believe he had 2 inch melee. He does have a 2-inch melee on his.
So 13 is his threat range?
Yep.
Okay. And this guy's a 13, 15 as well. Come to here with him. Just staying outside of 13. I'm going to run these guys. Now, my intention would like to be that I get both of them, but I don't think that's humanly possible, so I'll just pretend to respect you. Do you ever wonder about the words that come out of my mouth?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Do you get the impression that sometimes I'm not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth?
100%. Yeah, 100%. There are times where I'm like, if anybody said that to you,
I'd be
you
like,
would
what the
feel
fuck?
real bad.
Well, to be fair, when I say respect you, I do mean the models.
Oh, but if it, that's better?
I should
I
hope
think.
so we'll go to there, enliven up on him.
And live is the full advance, yeah?
It is the full advance, so it will be a 4-inch walk. Caster will end up casting Synergy, but maybe not just yet. I think I can afford to be a little bit patient here. So I'll run back to here. He doesn't have too much. Do you? Don't have any Incorp, do you?
Correct.
Dios mío. 80s will just reposition to here. Killing and or killing. This guy will move here. So this guy physically moves 12, assuming you pop a Hunter's Mark, which would be a sick-ass burnout. I think I actually want to end up there. That's probably my best bet to force you to give me the wall. Although you could just land on the wall, which I think is fine because then I get the Wyvern. I'm saying a whole lot of words.
They are accurate words, though.
Alright, Synergy goes up, camping 4. Synergy. And we'll just chill out over yonder.
Over yonder?
I'm not getting the wall, but also not in dead range. Camping 4. Cool. You may have a turn.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
And now I contemplate the things I say to see if any of them would actually offend me.
Have a think about it, because I guarantee you that the answer is yes. Not that I am offended, for the record, but just so you know.
Well, you know, it's just guys being guys.
Almost as much as I hate the implication. Like, whenever somebody says that, I just get so cringed out. It's like anybody who thinks that that is
Okay.
okay.
Trigger points, I didn't know this. I'm learning so much about you. Do you have sprint?
No.
Okay, so if you do this, you're giving me the Wyvern.
Yeah, pretty well. And I don't think it's the best.
I think that's always the problem with a big model like a Wyvern or a Colossal is like, you can do whatever the fuck you need to, but you are giving me the Colossal.
Yeah, especially in this particular matchup when you can just trivially remove. It's not even a piece trade at this point.
Well, he's going to be knocked down too. There's a free fall from my caster. So she has wings, and she wing flaps so hard that you actually get knocked over when she sprays you.
When she sprays me, okay.
When she hits you with a spray,
Okay.
you get knocked over.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to die anyway. If I get to that point, if I move that far forward, I am getting sprayed.
Well, it doesn't knock down your caster. It only knocks down other models who can do wing flaps.
Do wing flaps?
That's amazing. That is the technical term for what it is.
That is the best term. 6, 9, 11 move. Actual move there. So be looking at
the audacity of the man.
don't think that they'll be within a 2. That is plenty of room to be within a 2.
But probably over the wall, right?
Yeah, very much over the wall. Yeah. But I think in the interests of not losing my Wyvern super duper early.
Well, you can feat to stop me killing the Wyvern. I have to trample.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll kill the Wyvern anyway. You don't need to charge to do it.
Yeah, and I can also Grievous him because he's not 120.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I don't kill him, I still chap him.
Where does the Grievous come from?
Both their axes just have Grievous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They just have it. Don't ask why.
Just
7 points, by the way. 18, power 18, 2-inch melee. It's a magical weapon.
It's fine.
Cheapest heavy in the game.
All right.
13, 18. 4 shield. 4-point shield.
That unit is dead regardless of what happens. I think
They get one more turn, one last hurrah of contesting a zone before they die, though.
Yeah.
It means you don't need to ambush this turn, which is good for you.
I was actually debating if I ambush and then try to get some work out of that unit, or if I run back over to here and try to get.
Do you have
something.
spinners?
No. No, the actually let me read Vorpal more because I'm Transfiguration. I'm sure I'm reading it wrong. Models destroyed by this weapon are removed from play. When an attack with this weapon destroys one or more enemy models, return 1 destroyed grunt to a friendly faction unit within 8 of this model. Grunt returns with 1 unmarked damage box.
And it's def 14.
And it's def 14. And that is on Skiller's spray as well as one of Skiller's melee weapons.
Can it work on non-living?
When an attack from this weapon destroys 1 or more enemy models, yep.
Nice.
It doesn't matter which weapon it is.
But you would be committing him, so.
Yeah, 100%.
And therein lies the age-old Cryxian issue.
Yeah.
Do I kill things? Why is this such a hard question?
I mean, it's a reasonable question.
It's not that you can do whatever you want. It's just whether or not it's the right call. Cryx never says you can't.
Yeah, it just makes the repercussions for your decisions worse than they potentially could be otherwise.
It's like sticking your dick in a blender. Nothing on the instructions says don't do that.
Is it though? Is it really like that?
Look, they're very clear about what to do with your hands.
You're out of the 14, of course you are. You measured that. I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's 15. 15 if you want to chain strike me.
Yeah, but I want to hit you with the big one. Chain strike isn't there.
Oh, you want to get 2?
Sorry, I'm looking at Skiller.
Skiller!
Yeah, the Wyvern chain strike is cute, but the Talon...
It's theoretical.
...is power 18, which is where the damage comes from.
I think that model on its own is why they power crept the Colossal.
Which one?
Why your Colossal has 6 heads, because that model is so insane as a Colossal comparison.
The Wyvern?
Yeah.
Really?
Just does so much
damage.
Yeah. It's 22.
I've actually only put it on the table once, and it just dies. In my...
It has to.
Instance. Yeah, fair.
Trust me, if your opponent got a choice, they wouldn't want to kill it.
Yeah. The question is, how much do I throw forward? And I don't know the answer to that question. Do you know the answer to the question? How much should I commit?
As little as possible while scoring as much as possible.
That's a very diplomatic answer. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't think you do very much. And like if you do very much, then I'm not afraid of your feet. Because then the best way to use my feet is to not give me anything. But it's pretty hard because I'm going to get something because I walk so far.
Yeah.
And like I am more than amenable to walk both of those Malefactors in and trash like Skiller if that's the trade you offer me.
Oh, if that's what you need to do for shizzle. You only threaten, what, 8 with a walk, yeah?
8 with a walk, 10. That ability. That drop was perfect. That was perfectly timed.
I almost caught it. I'll say 10 including the melee range, yeah.
10 including the melee range, yeah. Plus overtake for what it's worth.
Alright. Let's just not overcommit.
This is an overtake head, by the way. That's a soul climbing head. How dare you?
It's got to be done.
I checked with the government. This is very illegal.
Let's just see if that is within spring.
Easily.
Easily. Yes.
Piggly.
Cool. All right, that's the easy bit done. I did spend 3 to upkeep all of that.
Did that guy charge?
No, he had to run to contest.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's actually as fast running as he is walking. Charging.
Speed 6 plus 5 for the run.
Speed 6, charge 9, Reaper 2. Yeah, he's exactly the same speed.
Let's just do that.
Yeah. And you could have. I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just haven't rolled the dice yet.
Yep.
I've already done my Reaper.
It's no crit. Dice of 8. And this is Mally number 3.
5 to the 2.
5 to the 2. How dare you?
Second one hits, no crit.
Yep.
Off.
Nothing. All right. That's 5 free damage you didn't have to do. And then you Reaper to that position there.
Correct. That's exactly what I did. Because I'm good at this.
You are so good at War Machine.
So good at this game. And knowing rules and how they interact with themselves.
Impressive, honestly.
Really, really impressive. Do-ba-dee-da-dee-dee-do-do. I think this is a bad mistake. We get to within 10.
Counter charge?
No. I'm going to boost a... God damn it. This is a bad mistake.
You don't have a backup plan if it doesn't work?
Exactly. No. Boost a Witch Mark Dagger at you.
Sure.
Hits?
Taps it. Any crit effect?
No. I don't think so. I doubt it. Not with a Witch Mark.
Mally number 1 now. Part 10. Part 9. Part 9.
I have a thing for that. This will do.
Yeah, you hit me.
Yeah. I'm using the last of my... I know. Let's roll some damage first. That's out 10. So off 10. Nothing.
Hey, there we go.
Sweet.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. That one. Boop.
How dare.
Reaper 3.
I checked with the government. That was very unfair.
Was it though?
No, it's fine.
I don't
Deaf
like
arm in
this
your cast
position. What?
Deaf and arm in your cast up.
I knew I should have made it at first. 16, 14.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you going to feed?
Oh, yes. 100%. Today's feat token is played by the November Steamroller, non-winner of 2024. You like that?
I love that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This guy's going to charge.
Physically moving 11?
Physically moving. I'm trying to line up the side of my base.
Yeah, I follow what you're doing. There's space.
There's actually nothing I can do to stop you getting the wall from that guy.
But the next guy gets a crit knockdown.
Well, this guy's going to do the crit anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Oh, I love that energy. Keep that up.
He's going to do his attacks first.
Sure.
Just in case, you know. I've got gang. I'm 8, and you are, what, 13?
Yep.
Needing 5s.
You didn't specify, but I think that misses anyway, right?
What specify
Mat
what?
8. You're Mat 8?
Yes.
Yes, that misses anyway, but you didn't specify which one's making the attack.
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that I did.
That's okay.
I'm just double checking Hunter's Mark. I'm pretty sure nothing else happens. And you
No,
probably
3
tell me.
charges and +2. It's a good effect.
It's a very good effect.
Slightly worse than Boundless Charge.
Second attack, same as the first. This one hits, no crit.
No crit.
About 12, so off 8. Sorry, off 6 because your shield.
Yep, do they have sod?
Off 8. Off 4.
4.
Sorry.
So 4 damage to 4?
4 to the 4. Yeah. Second guy. Hits, no crit.
Over the wall?
Miss.
Yep. Then follow up.
I did not brain that at all. Miss.
Hits that one though. Mat 8.
8.
7 and 8 is 15. That's my defense.
In that case, I hit the first one as well because I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay. So first one charged
I
out.
just really didn't brain at all.
What's
About
that?
14.
9 to 1?
No. Yes. Yep, 9 to 1. It's 1
Shields out.
Okay,
Next one. 2 damage. 2 dice.
Off 4.
5 to 2. This is movement.
They can stay there. Go to there. Sprays don't ignore the targeted melee penalty anymore.
No, but you have just knocked out my movement.
Oh, sweet. I think that everything I'm doing here is kind of irrelevant. Roll for 2. Scoot.
Biscoobity?
Gonna boost a spray.
Sure. Bishmoigity.
Swingity. Oh, what's that? 9 and...
It's a 9. F9.
Easy.
Power team? The powerful team?
Powerful?
Do you want to animate?
Yes.
Cool. And boost damage?
And boost.
Pass 16?
Yeah, and you're 18, so off 2.
Off 2. That's 13 damage.
13 to 6.
That is a dead Mallee, but a returnable Mallee for what it's worth.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
The thing that I was checking before is, can I not enrage, do the thing that gives these guys some shit to do. But do it on my caster.
No.
The answer to that is no, because it's on beast only.
Bishmoigity.
Schmoigity?
Bishmila.
Not going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to just get me over the ball.
I'm just going to be able to walk, right?
Yep.
I think you just concede that if you roll that.
And you're going to go for a cast kill anyway, so Bellygool can...
How do you know?
Scoot up to here.
What is this? The only thing I'm allowed to do is assassinate?
I mean...
I have layers.
It makes sense.
I'm an ogre.
Okay. That was a very long turn. Thanks for your patience.
All right. So... you are in range for me to get 1 attack with him and 2 attacks with him. But I think... am I in 10 of him? I think I'm probably best served by offering Hades up on a silver platter, killing him, killing those 2 and trying to kill that heavy and kill this guy. And then I'm pretty happy. But if I get him, I'm very happy to trade out. So what do we get? You got 3 VPs and you move your objective.
Ah, yes.
And I get 9.
I forgot about that, actually. Moves 4, yeah?
Yep.
It didn't move the full 4.
Okay.
Obviously.
I think you should move where Beligul is.
In what way?
Beligul is currently nowhere near the Wyvern, which is the thing he's going to have to enrage next turn. He's also very easy for me to kill where he is.
Yeah, it's also scoring me that point. Not scoring me that point.
Not scoring
yeah,
your
it's never
point
going to score me that point. You're
because
correct.
I've contested it successfully.
Better?
I think so. All right. So I'm going to tap myself on. This is now your friend. I'm just careful that cable does like to. Cable's there and it does like to leave. We have to use a USB cable for some reason. Schwiggity. Alright, so you're going to score 1, 2. I need to score 3 to not lose here. While stopping you. And if I kill Skiller, I get 1, 2, 3. What are we on? We're on 3 VPs, right?
3, yes.
Okay. I probably get Hades. I can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4. Contest yours, not contest that, and be happy with that situation. So, we're going to have to keep everything. We have to cast mobility this turn. That'll leave me with 3. With 4. We're gonna cast mobility. We're gonna bring back a heavy. We can't allocate to either of them because they're too far out. I can allocate to everything else. I think I need Hades and that Malefactor to be the finishers for this run. Okay. Def 14?
14 base, yes. Sorry, 13 base, and then they've got Blade Shield for what it's worth.
Okay. Power-ups look like this. Again, Beligul can walk 6 and do 9 inches for his range.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be having him at the max range unless you have a reason to bring him closer. Because yeah, you're telegraphing what you're doing, but you don't need options because it's not like your options matter here.
True, true.
Alrighty. So I've got 3 focus. I want to empower him 3 times, probably. Twice at least. I think this feels good. That leaves me with 2.
For the sake of argument, Skiller's got excessive healing.
Sure.
Because I did nothing except scoot forward and trial.
Sure. And you said 13 on this guy?
Yep.
Okay. We can probably use him to get the synergy chain going. That'll leave me with 2. I think I need 2 to not die to the return fire. I need at least 1. Your caster only threatens poison is the real gun.
Poison is the real one, yeah. The Shadowbind, maybe, if that's relevant.
If I allocated like this, I think I'd be pretty happy with my life choices. I need a 9 to hit that guy. Okay, so I think we start with the easy one, which is killing that guy, and by easy I mean it's going to be weirdly hard for no reason charge. And this guy cannot stay on his base for some reason. So I get 3 in. So I'm camping 5 at the moment because I'm going to cast some mobility in camp. It's the first one, Path 12. Dice of 2, he takes 6. His follow-up attack misses. Second one hits. He takes 3 damage, so that should kill.
Yeah, kill.
Fantastic, and that's a dead guy. And I'm scoring that VP now. Okay. These guys are going to go for a wonder. We're going to go up and allocate 1, 2 to him and 1 to this Raptor. Like so. Alright, this Malefactor will go for a charge. See here? Charges for free, obviously. Defense on him's 13, you keep saying?
I can't charge him.
Oh, because of feet?
Yeah. But it was definitely walk.
So I was like
range.
there and I could have walked. So I have to walk.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll walk in and boost our initial swing. It's it. Boost damage because I might just want to kill you here.
Yeah. I'm at 18. Sure.
You didn't need him. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you are correct, but he was being useful.
I'm sure that's what you think.
Well,
now,
if I had
your army actually doesn't have stealth right now because your feat just gives you prowl.
I have.
It gives you stealth or it gives you prowl?
It gives prowl. Well, she has prowl, field marshal prowl, and prowl. The feat makes everything
Concealed. So Skiller's thing is that he gives it to you in addition.
Correct.
Okay.
So my battle group has stealth.
Cool. Synergy's at 1.
Which means I probably shouldn't have upkept occultation. Doesn't matter. Lessons.
It's fine. You could camp 1, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Means casting it again is not too expensive. Who's it on? Who cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's a terrible play. Alright. We'll go with this guy. He'll give him Enliven again. We need synergy to get us out of the woods over there. But we also want to be more than Mat 8, I think. Because he's def 12 or 13?
Skiller is 13, I want to say. Skiller is 12, sorry.
12, cool. So Enliven's up. We'll do this. We're going to empower. And then empower. We do need mobility. You dimmy it. I think you might have dimmied it, bro. I actually don't think that I get that guy.
Really? Okay.
Well, I just realized I only have 1-inch melee. So it's a 9-inch threat.
Well, in that case, I should have measured it, but also, yeah, let's say that I dimmied it, just so I can finally be part of the cool crew.
The participants?
The Dimitri Sarbanis Participation Award goes to.
Alright, and in order to get to there, I would need to teleport from there. Okay, so what I can do, so yes, you did in fact dimmy it. However, what I can do is forgo 1 attack by hitting this guy and teleporting from like there. Because Hades is a fucking baller. And that is the technical term for his position.
A baller? Maybe I should read what you...
He does have to use Lucky Penny to do that.
What's the thing that lets you do the teleporting for you?
It's his soul collection ability. So I can pop Lucky Penny on him to get the soul. And then I can potentially get 5 attacks at Mat 10 power 14. Sorry, Mat 10 power 20.
Gotcha. Yep.
Dice plus 4 because you're not the Vipex head, so if I hit 3 of them, I should do it on average. Alright, that does change things though, because that means this guy needs to come up with something different to do, which is probably just kill this guy. So we'll walk him out to here. He's going to spin up his gun. He'll get 3. And your army gets stealth or prowl. Concealment, and so if they don't have stealth currently, they don't have it. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do then is I'm just going to position such that if I were to one-shot him, I'd have to shoot him. It really doesn't matter. So we'll boost our melee attack into that guy. I'm at 6 now because of synergy being at 1. Hits on an 8. And we'll boost damage because we kind of do want you dead. Power 11 for dice of 3. Does 1 damage. Spin up the gun. We get 3 shots because we're good at War Machine. First one needs 8s. Nope. Second one needs 8s. Third one needs 8s. Nope. Buys an attack. Nope. Cool. Alright. And we will repo to here, I think.
So my feat also gives me dodge.
Oh yeah, so you got to dodge on the first one then.
Yeah, which
Dodge into the
done.
zone, cool. I really can't miss any attacks. Scary.
Yeah, the same as Enliven or Admo.
You can miss attacks into Enliven, what are you talking about? That's perfectly legal.
That's the first one that hits, isn't it? That does the damage. Yes, he does.
Okay. I think my next thing has to be mobility for 3, leaving me on 2. And so that's going to tag everyone who matters, and then this guy's just going to waltz over to here. The intention will be that we are getting that guy. And that guy. Energy to there. Cool. I think it's got to be this guy. I can't deny you the wall there because of the very careful placement you've gone for. Okay. I am within a walking distance, so I'll walk the full distance to get to you.
Remind me why I went there. I don't actually
To
know.
score. So otherwise you're only up 2.
That's right.
This turn is actually a lot easier for me, for what it's worth. So B to B. We'll start with our shield. Defense 14, so I'm going to need a 5 to hit. That's a 5. Power is 16.
I'm 18 on
Goes
stealth.
to 18. Does 5 damage to your 2. And this is the one you get a heal for.
5 to the 2, and then I heal 1.
Yep. Cool. Buy with our axe. Hits it. Now this one is power strength 22, so dice plus
4.
Plus 4, and your Grievous. Take your 11 to 6 and like it.
11 to 6, done.
Cool. Does it make sense for me to use my tusks? If I use my tusks, I can only miss 1 more. Fuck it. 5s. Hits it. Power is 16 on this one, the dice of 2. Take your 8, don't worry about it.
It is.
6.
8 to the 6, done.
Cool.
7 left. Mind is out.
I'll boost, I'll buy, I'll boost. And I'll boost damage. Because I think 7 left, you said?
7 left, yeah.
I'm in trip 3s.
Plus 4, yeah.
Okay. And I can overtake to here. Do you mind if I feed, by the way? I forgot to.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Appreciate
I've
you.
done like 4 different takebacks this turn.
So she would feed from like there, because it really doesn't matter where she feeds from. Synergy's at 3, she's camping 2. We're going to walk, so we'll lucky penny for the soul. We're going to walk 8 up to somewhere like this. Swing on him. Matt is 8. As 11, sorry. So 3s. Sure. We needed that. And then power is 17, so dice plus 3. That does 6 damage.
Yep, 2 left.
Cool. And we're going to...
Yeah, you got that if you kill a dude, don't you?
Do I have to kill him?
I thought... Sorry, I only just read it, so I could be wrong. Shadowgate, once per turn during its activation, immediately after resolving an attack in which it hit an enemy model.
Yeah, that's what I just had to hit.
You're all good. You're all good.
Okay. We'll swing on...
The Vipex?
The Vipex. 6 is to hit. Sorry, 3 is to hit. It's it. Power 20, so dice plus 4. does 11 to your 1.
Cool. Lined out.
I'm gonna forgo my gun. We'll buy an attack with the same weapon. It's take your 9 to 3.
9 to the 3. Sweet. Done. Body's out. 6 left.
Buys a second. It's +4. Explodes, I'm guessing.
Cannot fail.
Cool. And we are technically camping 1 with Admo up. Okay. So I'm scoring 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not scoring because of you.
3 sounds
You
good.
bastard. 3, and you're going to score 1.
3 to my 1.
Yep.
From over here. Yep.
I think I just don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, I just don't. There's nothing else I really have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doing stuff at this point in the game is probably a mistake, so run him to there. Because I like the game state as it is.
I don't, but it's good for you.
It's generally a good idea to put your opponent in a position where he's unhappy, but you're pretty happy.
Yeah, right. Sounds like a great
something like that. And we'll do something like he will just run round to be like here, just in range of 1 and 2, and in long range of him. This guy will run to here so that he can help them score. Cool. Pause clock.
Pausing clock. I've already marked the 3 and the 1.
And then I will activate this guy, sorry. We'll just run to here. Walk 10. So that he's in position for next turn. So this thing wants to end up like here, so that it's still controlled by both of those units.
Good plan. I like it.
All right, and then
And this thing will scoot to there.
Cool. And then we've got. So you go up to 5. You go up to 4. You've already done.
I've already done all of the scoring. Your 3 and my 1.
Yep, 3 and 1. Perfect.
Yep. Assuming that none of that changed with everything else you did.
No. Yours.
Cool. All right. Well, I reaved all the stuff when they died. I've got dead beasts, so I get that. These guys are definitely going to jump into the table.
Yep. Do they have sidestep or anything?
They've got. They do have stuff.
Great answer.
I've never used them before. That thing where they can run through dudes, whatever that's called. Acrobatic. Yeah, that's it. Acrobatic, anatomical precision.
Just one thing for this little monitor. I'm pretty sure this was like $200 and it's 140 hertz.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean it's only 1080p, but
it's kind of irrelevant.
Lashes. Acrobatics, anatomical precision, and the Quick Fang Stalker has sack pawn, and that's the only difference.
Yeah, none of that really matters. Because these guys aren't going to do anything while they can't contest where they are, so they have to walk in and do something. Nothing I have is going to reach that far over the table, so this guy's going to advance to here.
Yep. You've done your leeching already? Yes, you have.
Yeah. I will upkeep, probably, all that shit, but I figured since I'm on this side of the table.
How dare you? Such an obnoxious position. How dare you? You monster.
I know. Can't be helped.
You do actually have the power to not do this.
I choose not to.
I checked.
I choose not to. Borrow this, because I don't think... No chance. If I move to there, work? Nope.
What's this called? This is wolves.
This is wolves, yes. Right. I don't really give a shit about banishing wood, do I? You don't have spells that are going to affect me?
No, upkeep snow.
I think I upkeep occultation, I'll upkeep silence of death, and then I think banishing wood kind of stays there. You have melee range on that dude, yeah? If I walk,
melee.
if I walk out of your melee range, I can
You-
still attack you because you haven't left my melee, yeah?
No, you can't leave my melee while you're engaging me. While you're engaged by me. You know whatever you want if you're just engaging.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, obviously I have to do this. As to what it looks like at the end, I don't know, but it goes to there. Rage. Yep.
Did B-War drop or did it stay up?
I think I upkeep it.
Okay.
I'll figure out afterwards if that's.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Or not. Doesn't matter. All right. Where's my thing?
Where are my waffle fries?
What? What? You don't have any range reduction things on your beasts, do you? On these guys?
Nope, just my caster.
1 inch melee or 2?
2 inch melee, 1 on him, 1 inch on him. Just remember Admo and Scything and Enliven.
Yeah. Enliven I can't really do anything about. I have to engage both of these dudes to try and do some shit. And Admo triggers when I move within a certain range. I can't see you. But there, I don't think. Where's my... I recently put these back in the wood that they came in.
So now you never know where they are.
Exactly. Exactly. Really?
I love it.
Maybe this is why it was so cheap.
It's one of those Timu things where it's actually a good product, but you wish that you could get an expensive one instead of the cheap one.
Yeah.
If you'd like. Because I do appreciate how bright that laser is compared to mine.
It is when it works, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Skiller can walk to there and be within 8 of this guy. I'm outside of 1 inch here.
Who's Skiller?
Skiller's my caster, obviously.
Apparently.
Shyryss.
Robin.
I've got pistol and gunfighter, so none of what you going to walk into my range actually matters.
Sure.
So Shyryss will walk to there.
Yep.
To that point. Are you going to do your Admo?
No.
Sweet.
It'll make you have it.
You make me have it. I'm going to boost an attack roll on this guy with the Shadowbind shot. And I'm a 7.
Yep. I wasn't sure if you knew about that.
13, yeah.
Yep.
No, sure about what?
I wasn't sure if you were going to think of that as a play. Shadow binding my heavies.
Oh, it's the only thing I've got, really.
What's the solution?
Buy and boost on this guy.
Yep, sure.
That's 6 and 7, 13. Sorry.
But I think I am getting the wall there. Or is it the intention of that position that I don't get the wall?
There is no way that I can stop you from getting the wall. From
so 17 is my defense then.
Definitely missed. Sweet. And then Repo.
I'm gonna be safe.
Repo 3. I'm not gonna be safe. Let's be honest. Whoop. We all know that I'm just gonna die. Save me, occultation. Save me.
We'll do a bit. When you die to 2 raptors, though, it'll be pretty funny.
Wyvern. It's gonna not charge for free, but Get a charge.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in a position. This is where the Admo kicks in, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Admo can't kick in, right? Because of Shadowbind.
Wait, what?
Isn't that why you were going for the Shadowbind play?
I was just doing it so I didn't have to boost for attack rolls. Like I'd make the attack rolls way more likely.
Hero was praising you for making like
Look,
the
I can
smartest
make
tech decision.
I can make the correct calls for the wrong reasons.
That's a reasonable reason to do it.
Totally irrelevant though. All right, so yeah, that's going to be irrelevant.
Yeah, I think getting closer to the enlivened one's the right call.
Oh, this is the enlivened one, is it?
Yes. Sorry.
I thought it was on this one for some reason.
No, it makes sense. I understand. I apologize.
It's all good.
He lied.
He lied. In that case, we charge with the crit knockdown one.
It's which one?
This guy.
Yep.
Because if I don't get the crit knockdown, nothing else happens.
You're not killing him then.
Exactly. And you're 17 over the wall?
Mm-hmm. I want to change my facing on the admonition guy.
Looking for 10. That's a 9.
Why you need a 10?
Because you're 17 overall.
15 melee.
15 overall. I get it.
You do hit it. You crit knockdown.
Great. Amazing. So good at this game.
You deserve it.
What's that that for? It's power 13. Power 14 even.
This is on
Sorry,
melee.
16 because of in range.
Sure.
What are you, 20? Sorry, this is a chain, so 18.
Yep,
so
this is melee number 2.
That'll be 7 points to the 6.
7 points to 6. So what power, sorry?
Power 16.
Goes up to 20 with... Oh, no, you don't have... You only have the 1, right?
It's 14 base, but it's a chain weapon.
Goes to 18. Oh, okay, so you are giving you plus... You have plus 4.
Plus 2.
Okay, so you're power 16. You're removing my shield, so it's dice off 2, so you're doing 7.
Yes.
Cool.
Talent number 1. Same dude.
Knockdowns, you hit.
Easy. I don't even have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's power 10, so off 2. Sorry, it's 20 because of in range, so straight dice. 5 to the 3.
5 to 3.
Second Talon. Auto hit. 4 to the 4.
4 to 4.
And we'll do the bite as well, which is power 15. Your shield isn't out, is it?
No, you haven't knocked anything out. Oh, you've knocked my head out.
So 15 goes to 17 off 3.
4 to 4. 5. 4 to 5. Knocked. That's his right arm.
Which is not the shield.
It's not.
20, so straight. 10 to the 6. There we go. It's coming back around.
For the record, you would have killed him a turn earlier, an attack earlier, if you'd enraged Silence of Death him. Just to quantify how much Silence of Death means.
Yeah, gotcha.
On Hades?
On Hades, this will be the power 20, and your defense 10.
Yep.
So 4s hits.
Yep.
Straight dice. 8 to the 2.
Yep. Any more attacks?
Not from the Wyvern, no.
Okay. Chaffed him up.
This guy charges.
Sure. I don't think you get him.
Probably not.
It's an interesting position.
You're 10, I'm 7, anything but hits. I had crit decap, but it doesn't matter. I'm power 15, you're a 20 because the shield's not out, so dice off 5. 7 to the 4.
7 to 4. Knock.
Nothing happens there.
You kind of need him dead, though, don't you?
Kind of do. I forgot about
it's
the
worth
gun
mentioning he is a character, so you do get shade bonus against him.
That would have been great if I did it long ago.
You probably hit him in melee. He's only dev 14.
Can I get there though? Is the question.
Well, you can always run that unit over there because you need the focus anyway, so they don't need to condition.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's going to explode next turn anyway.
7 and then place 4 is 11, so I can't actually get there.
You don't need it, do you?
Don't need it.
Just shoot. Just shoot 3 times. You probably kill him. What's your power?
Maybe. Good question. I think they're 11. Yeah, they're 11.
11. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, why not? You talk me into it, Robin.
I'm good at that. If you crit, you Heartseeker, so.
Yeah.
What are they, Rat 7?
Not completely irrational. Yeah, Rat 7.
Okay. You can put 1 in melee and probably get a melee.
Nah.
No melee?
I don't, yeah.
Oh, they don't have reach, do they?
No. But I forgot that they were 4-inch place, so.
There you go. There's a freebie.
Freebie.
Oh, freebie.
Sweet.
That's what they call it in the legal world.
Let's do the melee guy first then.
Sure.
So is Matt 7?
Yep. It's power.
It's power 11. Crit Heartseeker. That's cool.
Crits, so 46, drop the lowest.
Power 11. You've
Off
still
9.
got your shield, yeah?
Yeah.
Off 9. So drop that.
5 to 2.
5 to 2.
That's the movement. Now he is a paltry Def 6.
Sweet. And then we'll shoot him with the same dude.
Yep. 3 dice, but hits.
Yeah.
Crit.
God damn. Yeah, that's true, actually. 6, did you say?
Power 12 on this?
Power 11.
Dice of 9.
Same as the thing. So off 9. 3 to the 1.
3 to 1. What's his shield?
Next dude, shoot.
3d6.
Of course, because he's a character.
It's
18, so off 7.
6.
6 to 4.
He ceases to exist.
Amazing. Did not expect that. We'll do about a couple of repos.
Butt scratcher.
Move him.
He's gone. Don't worry about it.
Let's go. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what?
It's an interesting position.
What, the board state, you mean? Or
Yeah.
dudes in particular?
You are really up on scenario.
Yeah.
Depending on what that unit does as well. Because you're going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to be on 10. Maybe 11 if you can find a way to score this.
I think that's doable. This guy moves to... Yeah.
Just remember that guy has to stay engaging on me.
Yeah. I think that's one-ish.
So he can come forward, he can get to there. He's not getting... Oh, I think he is getting that one.
Yeah.
Then that guy could have ended up like there, so that he's actually hitting all of them.
Yeah, because he wasn't the engaged one.
So then the only issue is you're leaving me with a Raptor.
Yeah, which is kind of... They don't have Unstoppable, do they?
Nope.
I actually want to score more points, but I think I just die if you walk out.
It's a 6 of 1.
Lasher over that side.
Mm-hmm.
No, they'll miss 10s.
14 defense.
Yeah.
Same guy?
Second attack. Same as the first, hitting 7 misses.
Okay, that probably matters.
And then I'll do 2 attacks on the Raptor, because I can't kill all of those dudes. 14?
It's this guy?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
And then he is power... Does gang double up now that you are within 3 when you weren't before?
I think you resolve it afterwards, but I'm pretty sure you could have placed this guy such that he was in melee, because I was there, right?
Yeah.
He could have just been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we thought about it for 5 seconds, you could have had both, so...
It wasn't the gang I was worried about, it's like the damage roll that I'm doing now.
Yeah, you can have it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate it.
2 seconds of thinking would have given it to us, so...
Yeah, and we don't do that here. You're 16 or 15?
14 armor.
14, so dice off 4. So 5 to the 4.
Dice off 2, right? Because you're part 12. Oh, you've got SOD. Did you upkeep that?
No, I did upkeep it. And
okay. So dice
didn't
damage.
take it into account. Yep, so 9 to the 4. That's way better.
Cool.
Second attack. It's no crit. 3 to the 4.
3 to 4. That's his movement. Okay.
Everybody's activated.
Okay, we'll pause.
Pause.
You score 1, 2, 3. Nothing here.
Yep.
So you go to 7.
Sounds reasonable.
You then move that over the midline, so you gain another 3. So you're now on 10. But you can only score that now.
Yep.
So
Oh, that stays there though, doesn't it? Or does it get removed?
it stays there, and you would have positioned that unit because you only need to just get it over the midline.
Yeah, okay.
So you just position so that that unit's still scoring it.
Boom.
Cool.
Loves it.
Okay, so in order to not lose here, I would need to score 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to score 5 in order to stay in, which I think is actually doable.
I think so.
Not easy, doable. I do wonder if just killing Shyryss would be way faster.
With occultation?
Well, just Raptor charging
Kind
up.
of irrelevant, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's fine.
All right, so
yeah, I mean, you build up synergy and away you go, right?
yeah. So can I get this Malefactor into you is the real question. All right, I can get this Malefactor into you. So
Wait.
all that would look like is I charge. I walk this Raptor around to the back so you can't dodge out.
Mm-hmm.
This Malefactor comes in and swings on you 4 times in hopes that that's game. The Raptor has backup if I need it.
I don't think I get dodge outside of feet 10.
Does she not just have dodge base? No. Okay, so easy fix for you. If you're like there, if you repo backwards, you're fine.
Yeah.
So do you want to do that and we play on?
May as well.
Yeah.
Gives you more of a game, right?
So then the only thing I can do is get potentially that Raptor and this guy on, which is doable, but not game breaking. Okay. And I just don't know if I need to do that particular run or if I just go for a just the biggest attrition swing ever spoken by man. But I do have to kill literally everything is the problem. Which easier said than done, frankly. All right, cool. So I'm going to tap myself on. And I have to score everything as well. These guys are just like def 11, something like that.
No, they're not that terrible. They are 14-12.
Okay, but if I hit them, they explode.
Yeah. Yeah, no boxes except on the dude right at the back with a sword.
This guy?
Yep.
The Silver Swordsman.
He battles bad guys with swords.
The Swordinator.
The Swordinator.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword. I shot myself out.
I did not know that that's what Imperial Guardsmen sounded like. Here we are.
So empower. I love all the headphone users that had to hear that.
I apologize.
To none of you. Okay, so I literally have to score everything. What does that look like for me? That looks like this is pretty easy. Scoring this is more complicated. Do I need mobility is the next question. I think I do, because I think this guy has to do the killing blow on that guy. And again, he could just go and kill Shyryss in the process of doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I am very, very killable right now.
Yeah. Which I think is the problem. Do you have hit and run?
I have the card.
Yeah, right?
I never thought about using it.
I think if you had just stayed here, aimed, you could have hit Hades, hit him, Reaper like here, and then it's basically like the only thing I can do is overtake past you.
You know, the reason that I put him that far forward is just to see around the forest. Like, that's literally the only reason.
To hit what though?
to hit Hades. Like I had no reason to move forward. I think what I was trying to do is score that.
I don't think you needed to move to hit
No, I
Hades.
think
though.
I was scoring that, trying to score that point with her.
Yes, which I
that
think
was
is
the thought
greedy
process.
because I think that's how you lose here. So I think you just don't
Oh.
give me anything.
If I had have thought that I would be that far up, 100%, definitely don't do it.
Yeah, so I think the end run is just hit and run to like here. Call it a day. Yeah,
Fair? Yeah.
it seems a lot safer, a lot easier for everyone involved.
That is a good learn.
Okay, so I've got 6 empowers. I've got to get my synergy chain going. I don't really know how to.
I mean, dirty face over there, right? He is base to base.
No, he has to contest this. His job is to go and not lose there. So I think the answer is you need to have Belagul and 1 shade left alive at the end of this turn, and then it's winnable. I don't actually think I need mobility this turn, which is nice. I think, though, I want as much as humanly possible to kill these two, because killing them is actually going to be a pain in the ass. Is one of them chapped?
I believe so.
7. So I'll upkeep everything for free.
They have no glow, so they are unit 1. Yeah. A has 7 boxes, B has 2 left.
Okay,
so the one closest to me has 2 left.
Okay. So I think I do the easy thing first, which is just... these guys just 1-inch melee. Someone 7. Do I need to allocate any? I think I allocate 1 to this guy. And then everything else can just happen with them. And then I just can 6 because 6 is going to keep me alive for the rest of the game. Does Mortenebra need... She does not need rules in order to charge those guys. So we'll go with these guys. They're staying in melee with you. Papa. And then if I do that, can I do this? So I can charge out to here. I have to give it a wall, which is a little awkward. But hopefully I just knock you down and then that's not an issue. I don't really want to slam you. Let's activate this guy first. So she can charge to like there, pop mobility. Alright, so I think I'd start with the very easy step, which is this. This unit will go for a wonder. Staying engaged by that guy. We'll empower this guy twice. And we'll empower this Raptor once. And this guy once. Looks me leaving like that. This guy gets empowered twice by him. This guy gets empowered once by the guy at the back. Okay, so then we'll walk. Papa?
Papa?
What defense are they? 14?
14. Yep.
Okay. If I were to move this guy to here, this guy could teleport to here. This guy could teleport to here. Like so. And then these two who are not engaged by anything could go like so. And like so. And then I can potentially kill 5 of them. 4 of them. This guy's the one with the special sword. So we'll start with this guy who can only hit 1, needs a 7. It's the first one, kills him.
Oh, yeah, whip him out.
That one. This is his first one. It's his second one, kills him. This one on him. Hits him. Armor.
A 12.
And then boxes.
5.
Kills him.
Wait.
And then I've got 2 guys that can potentially go into that one. First one hits him and kills him. We've got 2 left. I'm gonna go with this guy. He'll walk around to here. Just see if he can't make this nice and easy on me. Needs a 7. Nope. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Ghost walk him. I need to kill him, and I think that's got to be your job, hasn't it? Okay. Maybe we get synergy at +1. But I really don't want to use the Raptor to do that. Where can you land if I'm mobility? There. Okay. I kind of have to kill your whole army, which feels shit.
I mean, you've taken a lot of it out. So do you just... I don't know how, actually. You just need to hit real freaking hard, right?
I just need to not miss 2 7s on them, and I think that the game is playable. It's not 1, which is annoying, but you'd think I'd done enough attrition at this point, but not so. The gods did say, not so. I think the issue is killing those 2 is actually really hard.
I mean, needing to roll all 7s is...
I have enough there that I should be able to make it happen.
100%.
I can kill them very easily if I don't kill them, but I want to kill them. There's a problem in and of itself. I might be able to send this Malefactor backwards and deal with that, but then I don't have a great answer to deal with this guy. And dealing with him is important, because I do need him not to exist in order for my grand plan of not losing to work. I think this all works really well if I hit a crit smite on him. If I get a crit smite on him, the game is basically over.
Yep.
So then everything's hunky-dory, nice and easy.
Where does the crit smite come from?
She has a crit smite, Ellie.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Okay, so I think I start with the easy thing, which is just wander over to here, Repo 3. Right, so I have a mobility pop, and I have 3 camp. I don't need to kill... Do these guys dodge or anything silly?
No. No. Fortune Hunter, Repo, Steady, Unpredictable.
Okay.
I mean, they have stealth, but that's it.
Okay, so I think we cast Synergy. We're going to charge... we charge 11 now. We can potentially charge to here. And if we do that, we don't need to give you the wall. Feels good. And then we just need to hit a crit smite. And we got 3 camp in case we miss. We'll charge crit.
Now you gotta roll the crit.
I'm gonna miss, because I did that.
No, you got it.
It needs a 7.
I believe in you.
That's a 6. There is a crit, though. That's probably game ending. We'll take the spray such that it hits number B. Are either of these guys hurt?
Yeah, they both hurt. B has 2 boxes, the other guy has 7.
Okay. I think I boost to hit him. Hits it. And power 14, so he dies. On his best bud, we'll buy and boost. Hits him. There's my crit. And it's not a charge now, so how far do I slam you is important. 6, okay.
Sweet.
That means that it doesn't matter that I rolled a 5.
What was the power?
14. You're going to end up there, knocked it down.
Wait, 2 left.
Cool. Made that one look hard.
See all those dice and it still didn't matter.
Hmm.
The end result was the same.
So my synergy chain is at +1. I will wander 3 back to here. Tension is there. And I can wander that guy into there and hit him. I think he has to be last though because I really need him to hit. I don't like that I didn't give him enough focus to do everything. These guys are like they're 15, right?
Yeah, they're 15 base. Yep.
Okie doke. I got mobility up, so. So I'm scoring 1. I'll score hopefully 2. I can also get here as a backup plan, but that means I don't have that rule. Okay, cool. We'll go for this first. So this guy will charge to here.
Submission booties.
Charging with his do I want to do it for you? I think I have to. That's really awkward. Okay, I guess Shadowbane is to do that then. So swing, we'll start with our swing on this guy. Matt, 8.
5s will do it.
Nope.
You're better
Stay.
than that.
Shield bash. Hits it. Power 15, dice of 2. This is against this guy.
Oh, shit. Yep. Sweet.
Nothing. It's not looking good, Cotton. We do have synergy at 2, which is nice. We'll go for my tusks now. It's the tusks. We'll boost these. Dice of 4, so does 3 damage.
Is this on the...
Yep.
On the... Yep.
Buys. It's boost damage, dice of 3. Dice of 2, sorry. 8 and 9. That is ace 5. Sure. That's going to be a problem. You wrote. Alright, that probably does mean that this raptor has to go and do the other thing. Have you successfully tested that? No, you haven't. Not with him.
Get that out of your way.
This raptor will charge. He has up to 12, so he'll charge to here.
Jesus.
He'll boost to hit the charge attack. They've only got 5 boxes, right?
Yeah.
Matt, 7. That's an 8. Yeah. Boosted damage because of the charge. He explodes.
What's the power?
Power is 12 right now. This synergy.
Yeah.
All right, we got a gun now and 1 boost. Just 1 shot. We'll boost it into that guy because we might as well. Does that cost me the game? I think I need to score. Did I cost myself the game? I think I have, Jay.
By not
Controlling that. because I don't actually have enough. Because I've got to send Chatterbane over to deal with him. This guy has to go and stop these two.
Yeah.
So I think the only way this works is if he charges the Wyvern, does like no damage, and then I end up within 3. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
So I'll have to end up like there. And
Yeah.
so he's full. He's taken like 7 boxes or whatever.
What else are you?
Chatterbane. Chatterbane will run.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So do you want to rewind the mark?
Yeah. Just roll a column. I'll throw it all in. Everything that you did to this.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. It's a 6.
Paragon is 8. Does that not work?
Not.
Jesus. Sure. No, it doesn't. You can't heal it that way.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It doesn't. It's kind of irrelevant. 8 to the 6. Done. Cool.
All right. Synergy's at full chain though, which is nice. He's got 1 shot. He'll take it at this guy. Boost to hit.
Yeah.
Rat is 5, so it needs a 10. It's a crits it for what it's worth. Dice damage. That is a 5. Kills him.
Kills.
Okay, so then the Malefactor just needs to kill the 2 in melee with him. The 2 that will end up in melee with him, which, to be fair, not actually that easy. But, you know, harder things have been done in the pursuit of glory. Okay, so this Raptor will go, he's speed 9. He's going to go 4 and then 5 in. He'll land like here. He is mat 8, so he needs 6s to hit. We'll start with the guns. They don't dodge.
No.
2 shots. We'll try it twice on this guy. Defense 16. I need 11s. And again. All right, we'll try with our first melee and him. Hits it. He explodes on his body.
Thanks for coming.
We're going to buy and boost. Hits it. He explodes. It's power 13 for what it's worth.
I like it.
Okay. That does actually mean that I have Chatterbane available to me because now I can throw him in.
Yeah.
So we're going to charge this guy through to here, charging on the Wyvern. Mat is 10.
Freeze. Yep.
Power is 21. The dice plus 2.
Sweet. Yep.
You're taking 11 to your 3.
11 to 3. Done.
Yep. Grievous, for what it's worth. We'll do our melee on him. Hits 13.
Yep.
Well, hits 14 actually. And then power 17, so dice damage. Does 4 damage. Tusks, same target. This is not against him, this is against this one.
I just realized.
Yeah, it's okay.
What was it?
4 damage. Swing on him again. Cool. Hits, and then this is dice of 2 now. Cool.
Loves it.
Cool. We'll overtake, not that it really matters, to like there. And we'll swing on him, buys his attack.
Freeze hit. Thank you, Synergy.
God, I love you, Synergy. Buys an attack.
Did we have a call?
To 6.
6.
Doesn't matter though.
Done. Yeah. How's it?
8. Explodes him.
Boom. Done.
Cool. We'll put Chatterbane into this. And we'll run this girl over to here. And pause tab, I think.
Cool.
That was scary. So I score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring me to 8. You score 0.
Mm. And without me going there, I'm actually on 9.
Oh, no, you hit and run.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I did that.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened. Wait.
And you got to click the play button first.
Ooh.
I love it. It's okay.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're more just seeing the box work.
Yeah, I get that. Big occultations dead in the water. How do I survive is the real question.
I think you just have to go for an assassination run at that point.
Yeah, pretty well, right?
Yeah. I don't know how much closer you could have been. Because what's your threat range?
Speed 7, 8.
8.
And then, yeah, 7 and 8 is 15. So
so 12 to 20. So you kind of want to be within 17 of where I am, which I think you pretty much are.
Yep, easy.
Okay.
Not easy, but still.
So you get 3 shots, and then the one freebie from Old Mate with his crit strike gun. I guess he can charge too.
Yeah. Also, let's put the fires out on this dickhead.
Sure. Boop. Disappointed. When they live, they're so annoying.
Yeah, when they live, that's the problem. When.
Well, let's just not let that happen.
You say when, I say if.
I don't like how much I'm making Mortenebra run hot, though.
7.
5 is a jump. Nobody's on Admo.
Nobody's got Admo? Good, because I was going to say, do I have pistol? I do.
Admo works on jumps these days, though. Which is interesting.
Oh, because they put that is placed because of reasons.
Because of units, yeah.
First shot is poison doesn't matter, does it? Because you're not
I'm not alive.
alive.
You're doing a Shadowbind.
Shadowbind. Boost, Shadowbind. Just rolling dice. What am I? 7 and what's your defense?
19.
19? Cool. So I need 12s.
Boost.
I boost.
Yep.
Looking for 12s.
There you go, Shadowbound.
Power 10, so boost.
Yep, dice off 7.
Sure. 5?
5? Cool, no focus, so I'm just taking it. And I believe I have 20 boxes, so I'm on 15.
Then I'll buy and 17, yeah.
Mhm.
It goes to 14, so I need 7. I'll boost it. No,
not today. And then Old Mate comes in with the skill check.
Skill check.
Can he do it?
Probably.
I think you needed to hit me once more.
17. I'm still got.
Oh, you do? Yeah. 16's my defense right now.
Sweet.
No crit though.
Hit, no crit. Yep.
Yep.
Power 11. So stuff. Or just roll high.
Dice off 6 does 9 damage.
You got 6 left.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Charges. That was where I was.
Oh, yeah. So
charges doesn't give me the wall.
Yeah. Charges hit somebody who's irrelevant.
And you don't have Silence of Death.
Correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 6s.
Nails it.
Yep. Dice of 7. 3 dice.
Nothing.
Dice of 7 is 4 damage.
Why 3 dice?
Charge, right?
I couldn't have charged her. I couldn't see her through the cloud.
Oh, okay.
I would have had to have charged somebody else and then used the second attack to attack her.
Which... So dice of 7 is 4 damage, so he's on 2.
I rolled 5, so
okay,
yeah, and then everything else does irrelevant shit.
Yeah. And I did in fact have 20, so I'm on
4?
I'm on 6.
6.
Scary.
Cool.
That was surprisingly light.
Yeah.
If you had a charge there. I mean...
Yeah. I don't think I could have.
Yeah.
I definitely could have. 100% I could have.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on 2 then. Roll out the last attack. It knocks me down for what it's worth. Doesn't think.
Yeah. Cool.
Would have done it with Silence of Death.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have had the extra attack from him. Scary, right? I wonder what the math on that was. Bio boost. What was that? That was I was a Def 16. An Armor 17. And I had 20 boxes and no camp. And then you had a Rat 7. 3d6 power 10.
3s, yes.
We'll make the first one Rat 4. Because you haven't Shadowbound me yet. And then we'll make the second 2 Rat 7. And 3d6 to hit. And what can you get? Because you do have to buy to hit, right?
I have to buy the second and third attack.
All right, and then the third guy is Rat 7.
No, it's just Roth 3. I was buying attacks to get to Roth 3. I thought it was reload 2.
I think the only difference it makes is that you had to boost. You got an extra boost.
Yeah, it just means that I have extra.
But you whiffed twice. Because you rolled a 6 for the second attack roll. For the third one, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. But you would have boosted 3 times because you are Roth 3.
Yeah, which means that I have another boost on the one that missed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have a boost on damage.
Yeah.
And then power 11, 3 dice for this guy.
Yeah.
And then you have a charging power 10. But that one is effectively mat 10 because of the fact that I'm giving myself cover. 27%.
Not terrible.
4 models. 4 models at the bottom of the line. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
That was tough.
That was rough. I like the thought process over here, like you using all of the tools. That was a good pickup. Like I definitely didn't see it on the table when it was happening.
What?
Oh, yeah, just not needing to go over here. Like even
That's
then.
why I take hit and run on every list. There's always an opportunity for a model to be in a slightly better position for what I need right now.
Yeah, it's but like I've got like repo 2 on a whole bunch of shit. All repo 3. I've got so many options. It's not fun. I just don't use them appropriately. Where it's required, it's required.
I think I made that hard for myself because I didn't actually score this on your first scoring time. Which, if I had an extra point here, I think that whole situation's a lot easier for me because you probably let this go. And then I don't have to do this mad dash where I score every element.
I mean, you definitely put yourself under more pressure than you needed to be in that regard. Also, like I thought that you would have thrown dudes way further forward, like way earlier.
Because of the position you take. Oh, you mean over here?
Yeah, like I thought you were going to
keep you out of the way.
Charge forward. But didn't you measure the original guys and they were in range? The original one dude was in range to charge, and then you just didn't do that.
Yes, but it didn't matter because you would have found your way in.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah, and you're always going to score that because you've got a way better unit available to score it than I do.
Agreed.
So, like, I know that I'm always going to lose that. I'm basically at -3 CP to start the game, which is okay because I'm probably going to win the attrition because you've only got 1 damage piece, and that 1 damage piece isn't that scary for me.
Yeah. And
I don't think you needed to move her, by the way. I think you could have seen Hades from where he was.
Oh, 100%. That's where she was.
Yeah, I don't know why you needed to move.
I would have. It really was to score that. 100%. It was to score that, and that was me being greedy and not thinking about the card. But I definitely didn't need to do that. I could have sat there and aimed
and you probably kill both of them quite comfortably. Though. Yeah. Not that you struggled. You struggled a little. I would have aimed, tapped him, and then tapped him. And if you don't hit the second one, you just say, "Well, now I deserve the hit knockdown."
Yeah.
And then Silence of Death you needed because not having Silence of Death just.
Yeah.
How many attacks? It took like 7 attacks to kill him.
Way too many. Yeah. Silence of Death is basically.
To be fair, you had to boost an attack and you had to charge, so it was expensive from the get-go. But.
Yeah. But even then, I think there was definite opportunity, right? Like Occultation, I don't think did a whole hell of a lot. I don't
think you needed it because I don't have the right guns to kill you.
The other spell I took was 100% not used.
Execration's not a bad shout into me. I mean, Synergy kind of mitigates it, but Curse of Shadows wouldn't have been a terrible shout either.
Curse of Shadows would have been quite good.
Yeah.
I didn't even cast Silence of Death. When I witchmarked over here, I could have done Silence of Death or done it over here.
Exactly, yeah. You had options.
Plenty of options. But I feel like super Fury starved because I'm not using anything
That's
effectively.
only like 4%, right? The CPU?
Yep. 3.3.
That's what I want to see.
Every time I looked up, it was 3.2.
Yeah, I could actually see it from here, so I was looking as well.
I had one job.
Oh, no. It's more I can read it.
Yeah.
I can just read that handwriting.
That was a way more interesting game than you whitewashing me like you did last time.
Whitewashing you?
Whitewashing. Just the fluff that comes over in a wave, right? Whitewash. Not like whitewash.
I think the Cryx games are interesting. Do you not?
I think it was interesting. I think I don't know. I feel like that there's still a lot more obviously optimizations I can make. I'm very, very open to changing the list completely. Right? Like I don't know.
I like the shades. I think they're good. They only got to do one thing, but that one thing was good. I don't think you need all of the support you have.
Also, I did make a mistake early on. That Vipex is the Viper head, which is the one that gives sidestep +1 mat and +1 arm. It's not the Asp head that lets me channel through it. So
I don't think you ever actually channeled through it, did you?
I did on the very first turn when it wasn't relevant. All I had to do was activate Shyryss first to.
Yeah, sure.
I put Silent to Death out there.
I think that is the right way to do it though, because you need the Hunter's Mark, but you really don't like it when that heavy doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Though that said, there was a time when War Machine players would kill for a 10 cost Arc Node, so maybe it's not, especially an Arc Node that actually gets to do stuff in melee as well. Points compression's a bitch.
Points compression?
It's the phenomenon where as the game continues, models get cheaper and cheaper, and so the relative values of different models diminishes. This is why like the difference between a 6-point Mechanothrall unit and a 6-point unit of Winter Guard infantry is so minuscule because functionally they have to cost the same amount, which means that they can't be wildly different units.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's a 15-point Vipex.
Oof.
Yeah, that the
You
melee
feel
head with the extra armor is
But
an
for
extra 3.
the exchange is that you get a Vipex that could actually do it.
A Vipex that can actually do some work.
I didn't notice it had Impalers.
Yeah.
I do wonder about like a meth junkie build where you take Hunter's Mark and you take the Power 15 melee, but then have the Viper heads because you just say it's not going to kill a heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it can, but it's not going to kill a heavy. Its job,
but at that point,
one job,
doesn't need to, does it?
Yeah. Does the Power 15 melee have special? Oh, you lose an inch of melee though when you take the Power 15, don't you?
You do. Yeah.
All right. Let's not take the meth junkie build.
I like. It's either a 10-point or a 15-point.
Did I ever tell you about the Orgoth meth junkie?
No.
It's a harpoon heavy with a hunter head, and then a shield.
Okay.
So it's got 2 guns at range 10 with shield with armor 21.
And the shield has a gun.
The shield has a range 10 power 12.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
That's why you pay 6 points for it.
Sure. Why not?
Doesn't do anything by the way. It's like a slightly worse hand cannon.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't need to, right? Like it is just there to make sure that it survives a bit longer.
Let's mark this up and see if it recorded okay.
Yeah, do that.
Because I would actually like to get one of these games
actually
visible. How'd you find using the little tablet?